Good morning. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Nadeem. I'm a nurse from Pakistan, currently working here in the UK. In today's video, we are going to talk about the documents that are required for NMC registration, or all the documents that are required for UK NMC registration, all the things we need for UK registration, NMC registration, we are going to discuss in this video. So if you are new to this channel, I provide information about UK nursing, how to become a nurse here in the UK, and each and everything around me. If you are a returning viewer, I would like to say a big thank you. Thank you so much for coming back. So let's start the video without any further delay. So the documents that you need for your NMC registration to work as a nurse here in the UK, what are the documents that you need to prepare ahead of time before you start to apply, before you plan to apply for your application, before you begin the process of your application? These are the documents you need in hand. All right, so you should start preparing your documentation even when you are preparing for your OET or your IELTS. This is the right time for you to prepare your documents, okay, before it gets late. So the first thing you need is your ID document, your identity document, that is your passport, your birth certificate, or your marriage certificate. So the passport should be valid for at least 1 year, and your birth certificate should be verified from your council and your foreign affairs ministries. If you have the marriage certificate, if you change your name after the marriage, then it should be verified as well from NADRA and from foreign affairs ministries. All right, so these are the three documents for ID verification. For identity check, you should have them in hand before you apply for NMC registration. So your passport should be valid for at least 1 year. Your birth certificate should be verified from NADRA and foreign affairs ministries. Your marriage certificate should be verified from NADRA and foreign affairs ministries. So that was the ID document. The next thing I have on the system, on the paper, is your qualification evidence. So if you are a nurse with a diploma of general nursing or midwife, they should be verified first from the DGN and then your foreign affairs ministries. So if you have BSN, it should be verified from DGN. Also we have DGN in Pakistan, in Punjab province, it should be verified from them, and then the foreign affairs ministries. After that, if you have BSN, should be verified from DGN as well. If you have simple BSc, that is a different thing. All right, that is not part of the nursing. That is a different thing. If you have simple bachelor's, it should be verified from your university or higher education commission only. All right, the next thing I have here is your health evidence. So health evidence, what does that mean? It means if you have good health, your GP can verify that. Your GP can give you the health evidence. Where you can get the health evidence from? You can get it from any GP or any doctor or your registered GP, but the GP should be registered, should have license, not a like Hakim thing. So if you're going to a doctor, that doctor should be registered with their council and should have license number. You need their license number, you need their email ID, their full address, their name, and the name of the hospital. You need their stamp as well. So if the doctor has all these things, then that's good. NMC can verify all these details. You need to also tell the doctor that NMC is going to contact you, and that doctor needs to reply to them that, let's say let's say NMC has a certificate for Nadeem, and they are going to email the doctor asking that if Nadeem has good health, if she has any health concerns that they should be aware of. So they are going to ask the doctor if all the information that I gave to NMC is accurate and genuine. They are just going to confirm it with the doctor. So you need to have all these details from the doctor when you get the certificate from the doctor. So health certificate is very important, and you need to get all the details from the doctor. The next thing I have is character evidence. Character evidence, what does that mean? It means your police certificate, and police certificate is only valid in Pakistan for 6 months. In most of the countries, I think it's valid from 3 to 6 months. Even in Dubai, it was valid for 3 months only. So in Pakistan, it's valid for 6 months. So you can apply for the police clearance certificate at the end of your process when you have already done your CBT. When you are looking for agency, I think no, I'm doing it different way. So before CBT, you can apply for police clearance certificate, because they may ask you for police clearance certificate in your NMC registration process, and you need to submit it before they can give you confirmation for CBT. So you need to have a police clearance certificate, and you also need your English test. That's very important. And the English test, you can do either OET or IELTS. It's totally up to you. In OET, we need B grade in all the subtests except writing. In writing, C is acceptable, and same applies for IELTS. 7 band for 3 subtests. English in writing, you can have 6.5. So it's totally up to you which one you want to do, CBT, OET or IELTS. So I would say for medical professionals, OET is better. So otherwise it's up to you what you want to do. The next thing we have is indemnity cover. So a lot of people, they ask me what it is. Indemnity cover, it's I know when you don't know the process, when you are new to the process, you may not know what is indemnity cover and how to do it, how to get it. This is a coverage for you, for yourself, all right? But you don't need to apply for it. You don't need to pay any fee for it. When you are hired from the NHS, they give you coverage for that. All right, they provide coverage for you. It means indemnity cover means if I broke an instrument, if I broke otoscope or laryngoscope by mistake, or something happens, or I broke a ECG machine accidentally, so NHS will cover that cost for me. They are giving me that coverage. All right, so you can only get that indemnity cover when you are hired by the trust, when you sign the contract. Usually it's written in that. And also when you apply for your NMC registration, they give you an option to say that, do you have indemnity cover in place? You can say yes, because when you get your contract, they will give you the coverage. Most of the hospital, all the NHS, they give you indemnity cover, and I'm sure private setups also will do that for you. The first option in the NMC process, in the NMC registration, they ask you, do you have indemnity cover in place? You can say no or yes. If you say no, they will ask you that are you planning to have one, or is there any way that you can get it? You can say yes, because obviously after the contract, with the contract, it will be written on that we are giving you indemnity cover. So if you are thinking that you need to pay some amount for that, it's wrong. You don't need to pay anything. You don't need to do anything. Just leave it, but say yes in the NMC registration process. That is your indemnity cover. All right, and the next thing we have is your experience letter. You need to get it from your country where you're working in. You need the experience letter verified as well. They should be verified from your nursing council. DGN, usually they verify in Pakistan, in Punjab, DGN verifies your experience letter. They send it, so your hospital send that experience letter to DGN, and DGN send it back to you, either you or your hospital. So it should be verified from them. You can ask for a ministry also to verify these for you. It's a long process, guys, so keep ready all the documents, and then they should be verified from all the documents should be verified from the from foreign affairs ministries. Your birth certificate, your educational certificates should be all verified when you leave the country, because if you do it here with the Pakistan Council here in the UK, will cost you loads. So it's better to do it back home when you are still there preparing for your application. You can ask, you can go and do your document verification. It's a long process and it costs a lot. So start preparing your documents when you are preparing for your OET or your IELTS. This is is the right time to start preparing your documentation also. And honestly, it takes too much time. Don't think that in 2 or 3 months you can do it. It can take up to 1 year, all right, for the document verification. Or if you are working, it can take up to 1 year, because you will arrange your off day, then you will go there for verification, and sometimes you may need to go there again and again, all right. And even when it's Friday, the office timings are less. It can cause delay also in your procedure or your documents being verified. So start the procedure ahead of time. No need to wait for your CPT or your results or anything, because these documents you need them, and then you need them verified. So that's it for today's video. We have discussed all the documents that you need and what you need to do with those documents. So if you are happy with this video, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. You can share it with your friends and colleagues who are aspiring to come to the UK and who wants to work in the UK as a nurse. They need these documents preparation as well. So you can share this video with them and spread the information. I'll see you soon in the next video. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye. God bless.